Ever hear the saying, it's lonely at the top? Whether you're leading a company, a community, or a team, being a leader comes with pressure. It might look glamorous from the outside, but the reality, well, not always a fairy tale. Hi, I'm Dr. Shohreh Majd, and today I'm going to talk about the leadership's brains under stress and the ways to handle stress better. Ready? Let's begin. When you're leading, your brain is often in overdrive. The prefrontal cortex, your brain's part responsible for decision-making, planning, and emotional regulation, is constantly working hard. But remember, this is where the magic happens. Under stress, however, this part of your brain gets hijacked by another part, which is your amygdala. The amygdala is the brain's alarm system. It is like your brain's personal bodyguard, constantly on alert to keep you safe. It's the part of your brain that comes to action when you sense danger or stress, triggering your fight, flight, or freeze response. Whether you're running from a bear, well, hopefully not, or stressing over a big presentation, your amygdala steps in to protect you. But sometimes it overreacts, making you feel panicked even when there's no real threat. This means your brain is more focused on surviving the moment than making rational, long-term decisions. It's why leaders can feel overwhelmed, panicked, or even paralyzed when stress levels spike. And believe me, your amygdala in action is super fast, as it can take over within 1/10 of a second. It seems that this overprotective friend is now jumping in literally every single moment, even when you just need to chill. So next time you feel that stress hit like a ton of bricks, it's not that you're a bad leader. Your brain is just in survival mode. But don't forget about the role of your cortisol roller coaster in this ride. Cortisol, our body's stress hormone, is a big player in this scenario. When you're constantly under pressure, cortisol levels spike. It's like your brain alarm is never turning off. This can lead to burnout, poor decision-making, and even impact your health, affecting sleep, digestion, and energy. But don't worry, your brain is incredibly flexible, and that is the good news. With a few practical tweaks, you can train your leader brain to handle stress better. Let's start with awareness, the magic key to all changes. After all, you can't fix what you don't notice. Think of it like this. Your amygdala is ready to sound the alarm at the slightest hint of stress. But when you're aware of what's happening, you become the one in charge, not your brain's alarm system. It's like spotting the roller coaster ride before you hop on. When you recognize those stress signals early, you can pause, breathe, and choose how to respond, rather than letting your brain's autopilot take over. Want another tip? How about prioritizing your tasks? Not all tasks are created equal. When stress kicks in, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by everything that needs to be done. But focusing on the most critical tasks first helps your brain manage stress more effectively. This not only gives your brain clarity, but also reduces that constant feeling of being behind. Now it comes to share the load. Being a leader doesn't mean you have to play superhero and do it all yourself. Delegating is like giving your brain a break to focus on the big stuff, like strategy and vision, while your team helps you by handling the details. Trust me, your prefrontal cortex will thank you for not juggling 100 tiny tasks at once. And now, come and move your body. Exercise is a natural stress reliever. When stress hits, don't just sit there. Moving your body is like hitting the reset button for your brain. A quick 10-minute walk or a stretch boosts those feel-good endorphins, reduces cortisol, and kicks stress to the curb. Plus, it helps you refocus and power through the day like a pro. So, to all the leaders out there, whether you're leading a company, a community, or even a household, take care of your brain. Remember, being on top isn't about being perfect. It's about being adaptable, resilient, and knowing how to manage the challenges that come your way.